I thought the crowning of Big E was great. I think Sami Zayn is as good a heel for Big E as Daniel Bryan was for Kofi. Sami Zayn is the perfect foil for Big E. I absolutely hope that this rivalry continues. It was the perfect way for SmackDown to go out. It was an excellent match. And I mean, everybody felt it. It was, dude, you don't know how difficult, I don't know how difficult it must be to have to convey the type of emotions that had to be conveyed in that match to put Big E in the position that you needed to put him in when there's no live audience. It's the Thunderdome audience. There's no live people there to celebrate with you, and they pulled it off, man. You forgot. You forgot, and you got lost in the story, and you got lost in this quest that Big E was on. And I mean, if you don't leave SmackDown thinking, oh my God, 2021 is going to be the year of Big E, and everything Big E does, man, there's so much depth to the Big E story. Big E is doing so much to tell you a story. Every time he's on Talking Smack is such an asset because Paul Heyman is so good. Caleb Braxton is fabulous host, but Paul Heyman is so good at storytelling. He knows exactly how to set you up with the right question, and he knows exactly how to react. He knows when to step out. I mean, just in that a couple of weeks ago, when he was just sitting there with his head on the table looking at Bayley, and he didn't say anything. He waited until he was queued up. And Caleb's like, what are you doing over there, taking a nap? And he goes, no, I'm admiring. And then boom, right into his promo. He didn't push it. He waited until it was brought to the table. He waited until Bayley was done so he could get through that story. He did the same thing for Bianca Belair, put her over like $1 million. The stuff he was doing with Kevin Owens was outrageous. But the stuff that Big E has done on Talking Smack, Paul Heyman has helped that. The promo he did with The Miz, where The Miz was like, you have to be more serious, blah, blah, and Big E was telling that story. What Big E has on his wrestling gear every time he comes to the ring. I mean, Big E is sitting here and he is telling you a story. Big E is telling you a story that we've been waiting to hear in professional wrestling, not just WWE, in professional wrestling for a very long time. And I mean, you want to talk about a long-form story? Get ready for a long-form story. Big E has this amazing ability. He should be more serious. He should be more this. He should be more that. He's literally doing a promo. I don't know if you saw this on Twitter and online and stuff. After he beat Sami Zayn, he did a promo about how he put work in on Sami Zayn's behind and how he was building a condo and he was building all this stuff. And he had a hard hat on the whole time like he was a construction worker. And it was the goofiest thing ever. But there's an undertone to everything that Big E does. Everything matters. Everything matters. His story is coming to fruition. I mean, the development, you go back to 2013 and the development over 7-8 years forming into what Big E is, the guy who never wanted to say goodbye to his tag team partners. And that's why it's so great what they did with New Day. That's why separating them in the draft was the best thing that you could do. You didn't have anybody turn on anybody. You didn't complicate things with a breakup. You just put Big E in a situation, and this is what we said when the draft first happened. You just put Big E in a situation where he's on his own, and he's got to fend for himself now. And when he does, he excels. And he does it for the New Day, and he does it for everybody watching, and he does it for everybody that's on the journey with him. It's incredible to watch, and that's why you get that feeling when Big E wins the Intercontinental Championship, that he did it. He did it. And it doesn't just feel, the Intercontinental title has been changed many times, and it hasn't mattered. This is what I talk about when I say that the wearer of the Intercontinental Championship is who defines the Intercontinental Championship. And Big E defined that championship on SmackDown. He defined it on SmackDown and is making it mean something. This is gonna be a big deal. This Intercontinental title run, and it's going to continue to lead to big things. You're looking at Big E, who is slowly, methodically becoming somebody who's going to represent WWE on the highest level. And he is that guy. And he should be that guy. It's so great to watch.